Hello guys and welcome to Imperator Rome. We've only streamed this game on Twitch so far, but now we have a recorded series, a 4-player PvPvE. So let me explain how this works. In this game, there is an end date. Unless you do some finicking with files, you cannot go past the end date. Therefore, we thought it would be neat to, rather than setting up themes and being at each other's throats the entire time like we do in SRU, we are going to play nations that we simply want to play and we find interesting with the choices presented. And our entire goal is to make it to the end date. A player can try to kill everyone in order to win the playthrough that way, but otherwise you only need to make it to the ending to be considered a winner. With this, obviously, there is losing and different stages of winning, but with the ruthlessness of Supreme Ruler Ultimate, we thought this would be the coolest thing to try. So here is how it's going. This is our first 4-player thing, like ever, that we have gone ahead and recorded. So we have me playing as Rome. I'll tell you why in a second. We have Shibi, who's playing Ivernia, which I expect to be somewhere up here. He didn't actually tell me. Here, player map mode. He's playing Ivernia, which is in the ass end of Hibernia, or Ireland as you might know it. I'm going to be using a lot of historical names. Shibi has picked this nation because he wants to be as far away from the other players as possible, and this was his best idea. Islands, where he can be left alone. Sir Travis has picked Ivernia, specifically because they are a federated tribe, and he wants to play a tribe, a barbarian tribe, that has good centralization, which is a mechanic that you will see in the game later. Narfi picked the Seleucid Empire, which is like the strongest or one of the strongest nations in the game at the start and for most of the game, because he wants to try playing them. So I thought it would be neat if I picked Rome, as they start out very small, Roman Republic days, and I thought it would be cool to expand as Rome while having actual player barbarians that would stop me from replicating what Rome did and knocking down my door, while also Narfi playing the Seleucids, which at the end date of this game is roughly the end date where Rome had executed the final member of the Seleucid Empire. Their ruling family, that is, not the whole nation, of course. So yeah, I thought this would be the most interesting setup that we could do for the time being. This is not balanced at all. For example, look at Narfi, look at us. But it'll be interesting to see how this develops in the long run. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and... What?
I just looked at this option, mixed gender rules. Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to... Yeah, alright. Anyway, I blame your state for that.
God, I'm not denying it.
I blame your state for that. We live now in an era where human beings can't just accept the fact that women did not rule in every part of the world.
I'm going to be a queen Viking. Let's see how well that goes.
Yeah, that's... You know, someone would make a movie about that today. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna start it up now. Good luck, boys. Let's see how this goes. This will be fun.
Like, I'm a queen and my pronouns are she, her, they. I forgot what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
I think read.
Alright, so it has started. For over 20 years, the nascent Roman Republic has fought a harsh campaign against the Samnite people to the south. Although victory often seemed far from grasp, the war ended in Rome's favor, resulting in the liberation of the important Greek city of Neapolis. The Samnites, however, having retreated to lick their wounds, are far from defeated. To the north, the Etruscan people eye the expansion of the Republic with apprehension. To the south, myriad Greek city-states plot behind one another's backs, all the while appealing to their benefactors in Greece for aid. On the far-flung island of Sicily, the foreign invasion of the mysterious Carthaginian Empire threatens to upset the precarious balance of power in the region. Will Rome rise victorious or fall into internal strife and barbaric hordes? The fate of the Republic rests in your hands. We will have a truce with Etruria till year 455. Okay, cool. This is the Roman calendar, by the way. This is not the AD BC calendar. So we got a lot of stuff to do. With the gods that we are currently worshiping, that we follow right now, I think this one right here is the best one for us to activate, which is something we can do. We can activate this god, and it will give us another 15% commerce income, and income is going to be very important. I would like to change my god, but that's something we'll do later. We're also going to perform a divine sacrifice at the start. That will make it so our stability goes up more over time. I'm only going to mention these things once or twice because this is a lot of repetition in this game. You have to do this kind of shit repeatedly, like non-stop. We start out as an aristocratic republic. We can actually change government types and do some other things as well, event-wise. I'm happy with being an aristocratic republic. I think it's pretty nice. We don't have a lot of research to start, so we have very limited ideas we can embrace, which give us certain buffs. I think I will definitely pick the military administration, which will make my generals and admirals more loyal. We are limited by political influence of what we can actually do. However, I cannot apply 2 more of these, only 1 for the time being. I might wait until we're about to go to war to do that, though. If we sort by culture, we'll see most of our population right now are Hellenic Romans, and the culture is a big part of this game. We'll have to choose, do we integrate other cultures so that we can use them in our military and make them happy, or do we, at the expense of our own population, or do we try to assimilate them aggressively? Depending on what happens, I plan on doing a mixture of both. In most cases, I will probably assimilate. However, like with Carthage, if we get a bunch of their Punic population, I might just integrate them. Big populations, I might integrate. Smaller ones, I might just try to assimilate. Really depends. We want as many Hellenic Romans as possible, though, and as little integrated cultures as possible. And then there's trade. This is in the EU series, technically, Europa Universalis, so trade is a huge part of this game. In fact, we have 6 import routes that we can pick at the start here that we would want to get some bonuses with. I will go ahead and import 2 stone from my neighbors in order to get some slave happiness and some build cost reduction. We're going to be building a lot of things. I don't have any precious metals here. We're going to go ahead and get some precious metals. Looks like we can get all of it from Macedon for the time being. A bonus of precious metals, so that will make our citizens and our whole nation happier with us, which will be good. We have 2 more we can get, and we have to find something that's available that would be really useful to get. I think the last one will go with cloth, which will enable us to research oratory texts faster. So we got 2 of those importing. Actually, we don't even need that much cloth because we already have some cloth here. I think wait a minute, I think we already had a surplus of it. I guess I didn't think to look. Yeah, we already had a surplus of cloth. Okay, well, shit. Let's go ahead and get some base metals then. The local freemen will be happier, and the light infantry in our whole country will have more offense, which, while we're relying on levies early in the game, is important. And we have to get some of it from Carthage, though, which is not the greatest, because we'll probably end up at war with Carthage eventually. I'm trying to import as little as possible from them. We have some starting navy, very tiny, but something. It's nice. We have to pick tactics for everything, and we have to do this so often, I'm not going to talk about it too much, honestly. You could do with picking a commander to go in this navy. It doesn't have to be that great of a commander, just a commander. Someone that's loyal also would be nice. I guess we'll pick this guy. Doesn't have to be our best person. We don't always want it to be the best person, especially not in navies. And we have some tech points to allocate. The way tech works really is that we get innovations and we can pretty much put them wherever the fuck we want. That's how it basically works. We're going to get material science because that reduces the weight of our armies, meaning we can have more of them in one spot, and that would be fantastic. We're going to get military artisans because it will unlock all the different paths here, especially the way to get more supply limit. That would be fantastic if we could get more supply limit to fit bigger armies, because our Roman levy is going to be pretty big. I might just rush it down to professional training so that we can get a legion out of Rome itself. Yeah, I really might. We will rush the military tech down to professional training so that we can get 1 legion out of our capital. We need cohorts in order to get as many legions as we want, but 1 really good legion at the start would be fantastic. We don't want to be putting everything into military right now. I put almost everything into military right now, but we don't want to put everything into military right now. There's other things we're going to need. I'm going to get a +2 to all loyalty for my characters. That could be handy. I also want to get this proportional agreements as well. Yeah, I'm just going through things slowly. So we're going to get this because I want to get down to proportional agreements. That'd be pretty handy, and I'll talk about why later. There's also some other handy things going down there. We'll go ahead and enact ordered retreat right now for one of our ideas. That will make our troops recover faster when they do retreat. We need to get to regional power status before I can even use the professional training I just got in order to raise the legion. So we're going to have to do some expansion. The Punic reforms. Well, at least it's set up now and I could focus on other things for the time being, right? We start out with some subjects. We have Frentania as a feudatory. These are all feudatories. Marisa, what's this? Nursia, I see them. And Peligna. In fact, we can probably, yeah, all these little blue ones are things that we own, and they're feudatories, meaning we can actually integrate them and take them over eventually. We have to make them like us, and then we have to slowly integrate them, but they'll join me in whatever wars I go to, so that will be fantastic. So Rome and Italia, this is a mission we can do. Since the founding of Rome by Romulus hundreds of years ago, our proud city has skirmished with our Italic neighbors, vying for control of its coasts and cities of Latium and Campania. Yeah, so this mission is going to give us things we need in order to conquer this region. So when I do this part of the mission, I will get just free claims on a lot of the Italian peninsula, as well as military modifiers. And then we will use this. There's also this diplomatic route, which we're probably not going to go. We will use this to get more and more claims and conquer our way throughout Italia, and that's the way I'm probably going to hand this. Militaristically. Lovely. Did you guys do all your trading and stuff? That took me a minute to figure out shit I wanted to trade.
Yeah, I only have 2 trade routes.
I started with 6.
Damn.
Yeah, that's Rome. We also have to build buildings, but that's money-based, and we'll get to that in a little bit. I think my setup is just about complete. Oh, I also need to change my stance. I didn't save enough points for that. We'll have to do that. I don't want to be in bellicose, really. I want to change to mercantile, because that'll give me a lot more income, but we'll do that once we get some more influence. I'm just gonna go ahead and automate all the trades that I do. If you want to buy my shit, just buy my shit. I'm not gonna manually do it. Let's see, already. The Etruscan city-states have proved time and time again their hostility to Rome. Every turn they collude. The Umbrians and the Samnites like snakes. Let's see. We must defend ourselves. Etruria gains opinion. They must be destroyed. Gains claim on their territories. Yes, they must be destroyed. Indeed. I agree with this sentiment. I'm gonna conquer my way to victory. Very warlike. Fuck living in peace. I must go big. As this mission is going by... Oh my god. As this mission goes by, I'm getting so many pop-up events that are basically letting me choose between, do I want a nation to like me more, or do I want to get claims on them? And we are getting claims on them. Here, let me show you. See all these little claims? These little slashes? These are all the claims I'm getting. And we're going to get more and more and more. And this is going to make it really, really easy on my aggressive expansion, which is like a penalty that you get for expanding too quickly, and other things. And just declaring war to begin with. It's going to make it easier to conquer as much of Italia as is humanly possible in as short a time as possible. Yeah, we're getting event pop-ups like this, and every time I basically just say, yeah, all right, cool, get them, and now we just got claims on all this crap here, and it's just slowly going more and more. Now that we have enough influence, let's go ahead and change our stance to mercantile, because it gives me 25% more commerce income, and that reminds me, there's some other things I have to do, but there's just so many pop-ups happening right now. I'm gonna enact free trade, probably. Oh my god, the events keep popping up and stopping me from doing things. Oh my god, there's so many. This game is just non-stop. I'm not gonna be able to read a lot of them to you because the pop-ups are non-fucking-stop in this game. Alright, so I'm gonna go for commerce income because it will give me more in the way of, well, money. Although that is going to, yeah, that's gonna cancel some of the things I was importing, unfortunately. So now we don't have an excess of base metals, but I'm amazed we even kept that. It's 1 over the limit. Oh well. Now gotten more claims. Yeah, it's just slowly reaching outwards. We have a claim down here. What the fuck? Okay. I like free claims. Fabricating claims is a lot of work, and it's really, really tough, and it can slow you down a lot. So can attacking without claims. So Narfi, I like how you claimed Maria was a bad country, and yet you just handed over Aracosia to them.
It was that or a war.
Yeah, you said they're a crap country. You could take them, right?
Yeah.
You just gave them an entire successor kingdom.
I'll get it back.
Okay. This is done. The encourage expansion.
Eventually.
I'm not going to pick the destroy Italian allies because this basically makes me declare war on all of my Italic subjects. I don't want that. I'm going to do the Italic, Pan-Italic Congress. And it's going to basically start prompting Italian countries to form alliances and things like that, and can maybe get us some friends. At least that's what it reads like, and I can hope for the best there. We have a free province investment. I'm going to put it into fortifications here in Rome so that we can have more forts, because we actually start out with just that many forts. Or I might just get rid of one. Or I pay money, and it determines how this goes. It makes them like me more. I just got so many claims.
Pause the game?
Yeah, that'll happen a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spam of pop-ups in this game.
Okay, that's what's causing it. I got you.
So players will pause as they need to.
It's like you thought Crusader Kings 3 was bad.
This is non-stop. You'll be in the middle of like a fucking rebellion you didn't even know was gonna happen, and it will give you 10 fucking pop-ups in a week. Organize successful congress. 2 countries don't appear to have come. Lucania and Samnium. I get +2 diplomatic reputation for having organized this. Nice. I don't know if it results in anything else, but, you know, this is just the start of it. Yeah, it looks like Samnium here and Lucania may not have gone. Well, that's fine, because I have claims on, well, one of them. But I believe this mission will give me more claims as I progress. What? What? Placentia. Which one is Placentia? Oh, yeah, they're not even a feudatory of mine, are they? No, they're just a rando that I have claims on. Decide whether to become our feudatory subject. 22% chance to accept based on our relations and power. Huh. Decide whether or not to become our ally. Decide whether or not to become our guarantee. Oh, that's cool. I don't care about allying them or guaranteeing them. I want to see if... I want to take the role to see if they might become my, feudatory. Yeah, no, that didn't work out. Well, they don't need to like me, then I'll kill them. But I feel like it's worth the opportunity. I don't need allies. I need feudatories, and that's pretty much it. That's all I need. I need feudatories. And whoever doesn't want to become my feudatory will die. Apparently, Umbria would like to try to become my ally, or a guarantee. It's weird that I have to propose things to them and they don't propose things to me. This is a weird event, but... yeah, sure, I'll see if they want to become allies. I can have an ally temporarily. No, they did not want to become allies. Yeah, nobody likes me enough for this. I see the successor wars have started.
Oh, there he goes. He's sucking them all up.
Slurp.
Now it happens fast.
Yeah, it's literally right at the start this fucking shit happens. Interesting. Egypt didn't get involved.
Now they got some free land from the Antigonids.
Yeah, even the AI picks different things every time, you know? It's like the wars might like have a chance to not even start, technically speaking. The Macedonians can give shit to the Antigonids. The Antigonids can give things to the Egyptians. I don't know what happens with the Seleucids. Our stone is gone. I guess we gotta get it from Carthage. Oh. Etruria will decide whether to guarantee us, whether to reciprocate our friendship. That's cool. Let's see if they want to guarantee us. That's cool that finally someone's just kind of deciding what to do with me, and no, they didn't want it. I am not getting the good rolls here, man. I'm not getting the good rolls here. There's already wars happening around me, by the way. There are always so many pop-ups and so many things happening in this game, I'm only really going to narrate the important things. Other countries are befriending each other nice and fine, but nobody wants to befriend me. I organize this Congress. Why is no one befriending me? The BC date, by the way, starts out as like 305 or something. And the end date is BC 32 or something like that. Just in case anyone wants to know how long this goes on. In Roman calendar, it's something like 700 and something that it ends. It basically ends when Rome's supposed to become an empire. The Congress is over, and I got influence for hosting it. Well, that's that. It's time to take some bitches over, huh? I think I'll go for Samnium first, because these bastards didn't attend my fucking Congress. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is get the levies. We're gonna have to get the levies up. And this is gonna be interesting, because our levy here is fucking ginormous. And we have another levy in Magna Graecia over here, which is really, just really fucking tiny. So like, I raise this levy, and where is it? Oh, we have a disloyal character already? Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Is he important? He doesn't, he is important, but it's not enough to be a problem just yet. Where is this one? Okay, this is Magna Graecia. That's not as bad. Okay, let's raise the levies. We want to split this bitch in half, though. Split in half. Did it do that well? It did that kind of well, yeah. Here, alright, so you... Hugh. Lucania wants an alliance with me. I guess they could be good temporary allies, because, like, I'm gonna invade these fuckers right here. I can accept this for now. And then they can come help me in my war that I'm about to do. There you go. You guys go to them. You guys go around this way. Massilia. A war in Africa. Massilia has chosen to stand and fight, perhaps doomed to fail. Shows determination. Yeah, sure. Send them money. Fuck Carthage. Send money to the ones that are rebelling. That sounds good to me. My troops are getting ready for my first war. So how is this going here? Yeah, Massilia here is fighting Carthage. Carthage has some civil war stuff that happens. Yep. I need to make my puppets like me more, so I need to do some improve opinions with them. I'm gonna spend like, what, 100? Something like 100. Making all my client states like me more over time, so that I can just annex all of them later. So they only seem to have one fortification, and it's on their capital, or they're building a fortification here, and we've been raided by pirates. Well, those are bigger than my fleet, so they can get away with that raid. We're gonna need to build up a navy later. For right now, we're gonna focus on land expansion. They're building a fortress. There might not actually be one here just yet. So that would be pretty nice if that's the case. Oh my god, there are so many pop-ups, man.
Alright, who's getting bombarded with pop-ups here? Rez, is it you?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a single one yet.
Oh my god, you're so lucky. I've gotten something like, I think I've gotten about 40 since the game has started.
Holy shit.
Holy, what the fuck?
I had 2 years of non-stop fucking pop-ups. It makes me hate my life. We'll just get rid of this fortification. Alright, so we're gonna call a lot of allies in, and they're gonna call a lot of allies in. In fact, they're gonna call in Lucania. Well, that's fucked up. They did not have allies, and now they do. They did not have allies, and now they do. They have a defensive alliance with Lucania, and Lucania is just gonna drag so many other individuals into this war. Now I have to fight 2 nations instead of just 1. Well, that's fun. I don't need to take Lucania, but, like, I can. Apulia. Oh, they're gonna be involved too? Oh, this is just gonna be fun. This is just gonna be fun for the whole fucking family. Is there anyone easier that I can invade right now? Maybe the Etruscans? No, we have a truce at the start with them. Anyone? Anyone. Sabina. They'll bring them in anyway. Oh god, I'm already surrounded by fucking bullshit. I'm already surrounded by fucking bullshit. And where there isn't bullshit, there's already a war. Okay, well, I have my own, feudatory, so we'll make this work. Declaring war on a country's same rank or higher, gain approval from populares. That's funny that they like that. Alright, so my war is beginning, and we shall now begin it. War in this game works like it does in most Paradox games, with maybe a little more complexities here or there. There's like things you have to set up in terms of battle tactics and front lines, and back lines, and yada yada. Already we see a large amount of Samnites coming out. This is their massive levy to counter mine. What the fuck? I already have a sacking I can do. I'll let the looting be gentle, because we want to take all this over after all. So we want to be nice and gentle with the looting. Why is there a fortification here and not on the fucking relevant city? Who the fuck set this up? I'm gonna have to fix that in my own time sometime. Alright, there's gonna be some big ass fucking fight here, I guess. I'm just gonna let it happen, and I'm gonna go get all my troops involved, and we're probably all just gonna be swinging at each other. We're gonna get everyone involved in this shit. We're already winning, even without trying very hard, but I'm gonna get everyone I have involved in this shit. Samnium itself is falling relatively quickly, and we are beating their asses here. Even if they have tactics that beat ours, we are beating their asses here. They do have reinforcements joining the battle, though. Oh yeah, they've reinforced themselves greatly, and they're reinforcing themselves more, and we're gonna get some reinforcements from our vassals, but for the time being, this is gonna be a long fight, and for now, at least, we are winning it. Oh my god, they have more coming! And more! We are still barely winning. You can look at these bars for comparison. Morale basically decides who wins, and they're bringing even more. They're about to outnumber us by the end of this. Yep, they got here, and now the odds are a lot less even, and in fact, we are now losing, because they just threw literally, slowly, bit by bit, everything that they had here. And we are now technically losing, which is not good. Yep, this fight is a loss. The kill ratio was almost 1-to-1, but we definitely just lost that fight right there. We might want to hire some mercenaries. At the beginning of the game, you usually end up needing to hire mercenaries quite a bit. Not a lot of mercs around us, but there is an 8k stack back here that'd be pretty good. I think I can, yeah, I can afford this. Alright, then we will get this 8k mercenary stack and bring them down here to the fight. Because we're gonna need some help. Because apparently, unsurprisingly, all of their forces add up to being more than all of my forces do. Which I saw coming once I saw how many alliances were made down here, but we'll still win in the long run. We've done some co-op playthroughs to test how this game works, and I can tell you this war is far from over, even if they did throw literally everything they had at us right there and make it a little bit harder to get to that point. This has already burned through our manpower quite quickly. Like, we're basically almost out already. Yeah, we're pretty much out. We've recovered almost all of our units, but we're basically just about out. So these mercenaries are going to become even more relevant as the fighting goes on and we become unable to actually maintain our troops. In terms of war score, right now we are still technically winning because we do have the actual war goal that we came for. But that won't stay the case as time goes on. I'm in war, and since I started this war, it's only been a few months in game. I have had about a dozen pop-ups.
So what you're saying is we're going to be on pause for quite a long time?
No, because I do most of them while we're actually doing the war, but oh my god, sometimes it's just one too many.
I still have yet to receive a single one.
I've got my first one like last month.
Well,
I got a few, but I could do it in the war.
Okay. I'm apologetic. Yeah, I think I've gotten like 2 or 3.
It never ends. It never ends. My mercenaries are almost up to strength, and then they will head in to defend me and start messing with the enemies.
There's one right now.
Alright, they are now up to strength.
And
we gotta get them in there. Get them in there, start doing some shit with them. We have almost all of our objectives. They've taken some stuff from us as well, but situationally, we are in a generally better position, kinda, sorta. They have a lot of troops here, though, more than we can bring to bear, especially with our current manpower. But we can try to do something here. Yeah, if we just send a mass of our fucking troops to stop them from doing this siege, I think we should be able to do it, especially with the mercs.
With the escape button.
Yeah, I know.
Why? What happened?
In our other co-op playthrough we did, I got a like 100-year fucking penalty of relations with Egypt because I hit escape while trying to back out of a menu as an event popped up. Because the escape button just stopped the event.
Oh shit.
Alright, we're fighting, and for now, we are winning. We have allies on the way, the enemies are going somewhere else, so we should end up winning this at the end of the day. The war continues, and not only are we winning, we're absolutely slaughtering them with this massive amount of troops. Although, our units are still suffering casualties, and we don't have the manpower to replace it, so that's going to make this interesting. We killed, like, at a 2-to-1 ratio, at least, so that's something. They're now running away from this siege, since we have one of our units on the way to kind of get involved. However, we cannot defeat them with just these units, unfortunately. We do need to go ahead and just attack them, though. Like, one way or another, we need to kill them. We need to get them. So they're locked in to go back to the city, which is going to put them in a siege where they're on the offensive. So we could do this. I'll leave some small amount of units behind, but we need to wipe these guys out, ideally. The more damage we can do to them, the better. We gotta wipe out their manpower like they hurt ours, get some more war score, because we already have everything that I want to take out of this war. We just need war score. And this battle is pretty much won. We killed it like a 4-to-1 ratio in that battle, so that's pretty damn nice. We now, in a way, are on the offensive. So now we must keep the offensive. Oh, they'll actually give me everything I want out of the war now, which is basically all of Samnium. And we've even captured part of Apulia that they're willing to give us. It's not all of Apulia, mind you, but it's some of it. And do we actually have a claim on that shit? It's not a whole lot of total aggressive expansion, and we're gonna have to recover our manpower for a while anyway, so we'll just take this and we'll be happy with it. So let's hit OK, and we'll become a regional power, just like that. And this is just basically asking me what I want to do with the elite of the country that I just finished off. I'll just banish those of class and put the rest to the sword. That's usually what I do. It's good for keeping track of your aggressive expansion. We are now at regional power because we have at least 25 territories, and this is everything that it changes. If you are curious, you can pause and look at it. There is too much in this game to really explain. We have crushed the Samnites, so we can mark that as complete. It will give us 15% pop assimilation speed. That's Amazing. And we can get a free colony in their territory. What the hell? I can just get a free city over here in Salernum that I can make into the fucking thing, or I could put it in their capital. I could also get a free city in Baventium with this. Wow, these events are pretty crazy. Where the hell is Baventium? Oh, it's right here. Huh. There's already enough cities here. I think I'll get the new coastal city. That sounds kind of cool. Rather than their capital. A free city is a free city, and cities are where the money's at. And there's olives here too. Olives are pretty good. I have to look at resources when I'm placing cities. Yeah, I'll take the new city and I'll take it at Salernum. So we will gladly grab that. We have some imports and stuff we can do as well, but we'll do that later. For now, just disband all levies, and we will get rid of our merc, because we are now at peace, and we have grown substantially.